gubernatorial audience. Do-do-do-do.
Yep.
It's just gonna be you're just gonna be joining us with the world's somewhat finest, me and Tevia today, audience. So
Yep.
yeah.
Hello. Mm,
hmm Yeah, yeah. I'm at 80% of my power because once again I had to work overtime today.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. It's a busy time of year, audience. It's a busy time of year. I swear, I thought I had time earlier yesterday to work on my garden, right? So I literally loaded up my truck with compost and fresh soil. But at that time, I got a call from my job saying I need to go to an emergency service call. I'm like,
Oh.
God dang it. So I had to go
Mhm.
there. And then I ended up spending the whole day today working on that job again. And keep this in mind, audience, that meant all that soil and compost stayed in my truck for the past 2 days.
Oh dear God, that's not my pain.
Oh my god. So yeah, my truck now smells like compost and yeah, utter grains and manure. So
Yeah.
oh man. Yeah. Sometimes you have to smell the compost and manure before you can smell the roses, audience. Think of it like
Yep.
that, you know? Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's us two. Keeping busy at that pragmata, haven't we, Tevia, right?
Yep. Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Great palate cleanser, great palate cleanser. But anyway, since we got all the jibber jabber out of the way, you just want to get started the intros?
Yep. Let's just start.
Okay. Okay, anyway, welcome to Comic Fanatic Live, the news and reviews of the week, audience. You're here with me, Cryptid Seeker 415. Again, smell the manure before you smell the roses.
Yep.
Tevia, your intro?
Yeah, I'm Tepper Smoker. Actually, I think we haven't kept it on the show. As you see
Mm-hmm.
my channel, actually, I've been playing for as well. I did my review of the Michael Jackson movie actually on Sunday, and
Mm-hmm.
good to be here. Yep.
Yeah, always a pleasure to have you. And together, we are the Fanatics, here to bring you the news and reviews of the week, audience. And on our special Tuesdays, we bring you the reviews. What do we have for you today? Some talk about Captain America, some talk about Deadpool, and a meeting of two worlds with Spider-Man and Superman. Oh wow! Now that I think about it, we have like three spider topics today, actually, man. And funny enough, we were actually celebrating yesterday during our Fanatic Night Live video because we had no spider topics for the first time in weeks. You know, well, you're about to get your dose of that with triple the spider topics, audience. So yeah, well, as far as our socials go, you know where to find us. Our socials and links are in the description below, and I even put in Tevia's socials and links.
Yep.
So,
Sorry about that. I had to take the medicine.
no, no, it's all good, all good. So, anyway, audience, I guess with that, we could go ahead with the reviews of the week, audience. And the
Yep.
first book we're going to talk about is actually my book, Captain America, issue number 9.
Ooh.
Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, audience.
What happened?
Okay, like Tevia, for the longest time I've been praying that Marvel give Chip Zdarsky a chance to write Captain America because I've seen the way he's written Captain America in his other books and he's written him phenomenally, like Chef's Kiss and all that stuff. So now we have this issue, and I feel like your Chip Zdarsky is one straw away from breaking my back. All right.
Damn.
Okay. This is kind of like picking up the fallout of One World Under Doom. What's going on in Latveria?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, to give you a brief rundown, Tevia, so you have like basically a power vacuum where you have different political groups in Latveria that are trying um, to get elected into leadership to fill the void that Doctor Doom left behind.
Yeah.
Um, You even had this one rebel leader. His name is Wolf. He was the rebel leader that was trying to stop Doctor Doom's rise in power in Latveria, right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
he was a freedom fighters in that. But now he kind of ended up becoming a
Just
villain.
what Doctor Doom. Just what the thing he fought against.
Pretty much, yeah, yeah.
Because
Freedom fighter who was fighting for the people and freedom of opinion, this and that. Now he's pretty much becoming Doctor Doom himself. You know,
yeah,
you
because
find that his name is Salvation, by the way, and then you find out that he actually was killing everybody who supported his other opposing rivals party.
what?
Yeah, yeah. In the last issue, you find out that there's a lot of the people who were voicing their opinion against Salvation, they winded up missing Tevia, and you find out that they were killed and all their bodies were being buried in a facility. So you're like,
Of
oh
course.
boy. Yeah, and the other political faction is actually one of Doctor Doom's relatives. She's a redhead. Damn, I forgot her name. Let me see if I can find her. I have the book in front of me. But anyway, no, she's just a relative. I think she's Doctor Doom's niece or something. She's a Von Doom, is what I'm trying to say.
Of course.
She's supposed to kind of like be the good side in this situation. But yeah, oh, let me bring up the
Uh-huh.
picture. Let me bring up the
Sure.
picture.
I don't buy that at all.
I know. Never trust somebody whose last name is Doom, audience. That should be
Yeah,
a dead
never.
giveaway. Yep. Oh, and this is Salvation, by the way, Tevia.
That's
Um,
him? He looks
yeah, the
so
one.
generic boy. Similar to the other villain we had actually that came from Marvel this week. Well, last week.
Yeah, yeah, generic, but like he's only a costume change by the end. Okay, so it's funny you should mention generic and boring too, Tevia, because this is where I kind of feel like Marvel editorial actually came into Chip Zdarsky and forced him to change his run because we did get like previews a couple months back that this particular arc of Captain America was supposed to introduce the captains of other nations. You have like Captain
Yeah, that's
France.
not fun.
Yeah, you have like Captain France, Captain Kingdom, Captain China, who else? I
Captain
think
Russia?
Captain Russia, yeah, or her too. They look like cool designs. And it's obvious like all those characters they came from a military background from their countries, which makes sense. If a country wants to
Mhm.
have their own version of Captain America, you will figure they will want to select somebody from their military to be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But unfortunately, all those characters got scrapped for like this new generic era of shield agents. Look at these
What?
guys.
Who are these guys? They look so boring. Like
Yeah,
the one
that's
looks like Captain Boomerang, the one looks like the Hood, one
mhm,
looks like Hawkeye, except not Hawkeye. The
yeah.
other guy, I know who he looks like. I don't know what to compare to me. Quicksilver?
You know who these designs remind me of? Imagine if you buy yourself one of those how to draw comic how to do books, comic books. Like these would be
Yeah.
like the rough drafts you would see of like, okay, draw a generic superhero.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is what you would imagine. So it's
Yeah.
supposed to be, yeah, it's supposed to kind of be reintroducing Shield because this is the first official time we're seeing that Shield came back since Secret Empire. But again, these characters just seem like they were drawn at the last minute because
Yeah,
Marvel
these feel
wanted,
rushed.
yeah, because like Marvel wants to push for Red Hulk being the big bad villain. You know,
We got
so
Armageddon coming up. Another event. Woo!
an event where
That was
Red
so
Hulk
good.
is supposed to be the villain of that event.
That event better be good and never disappoint because I'm just so done with events.
I think it's I'm one of the few people that was actually looking forward to that event, but the more I'm learning about it, the more I'm feeling like the message is so shoved in your face that it's actually ruining my excitement for it. Because here's the thing, Tevia. Not only is Red Hulk the villain, but he's going to be leading an army of blue and white Hulks.
I'm sorry, what?
So, yeah, what do you think that's implying when you're telling me that the villains of Armageddon Assembled are going to be red, white, and blue Hulks?
Oh my god, now I get it. It's you
Oh
with
my
your
god.
anti-gun with all
Oh
trying
my.
to be so fucked. The point is,
Uh.
oh, Trump's the
Um.
bad guy. God damn it. Can I get
Yeah.
a applause for the
That's.
5 seconds?
I Look, audience. There comes a point. Look, I know messaging and politics and real world events do have a place in comics, but there
Yeah,
comes
that's
a
been
point.
on for decades.
Yeah, but there comes a point where it doesn't even matter if you agree the messaging or not. It's just shoved very heavily in your face. That's going to bother a lot of readers. Like the closest example I could get is Secret Empire, right? Like, look,
Yeah,
I personally love that event, that the whole run, but for the most part, people hated that event for like obvious allegories that were so shoved in your face that they weren't even attempting to hide what that event was about during that whole presidential administration, you know?
yeah. Both
And
that and plot the event so got so convoluted to the point it made no sense. But the ending, I didn't like the ending because the ending, like,
yeah,
wait,
the
what?
ending was the ending was forcibly changed due to the
Yeah, it
backlash.
was for the
Yeah.
change. Like my little theory was that Captain America, all Captain America was going to get free from the Hydra Cap BS and like, what have I done? Like,
Hmm.
let's go, trick me. He brainwashed me, and then we're gonna
That
save all Captain America from the fake
that
Hydra
was
Cap. Hydra Cap goes
that
bye bye and go went mind prison and never
that
return ever
was
again.
that was supposed to be the original way it was supposed to end, but again, due to the backlash that Marvel received at the time, they had to basically say, wipe their hands clean and like saying, okay, that was not Steve Rogers, that was a different Steve Rogers. Yeah, let's forcibly change
Yeah,
the
that
ending. You know,
that made no sense. Like what?
I know. Okay,
I call
so
BS on that.
anyway, going back to this event itself, this issue itself, we have Captain America. He's actually um joining the citizens of Latveria in all the citizens going as they go and fight the Latverian government.
Okay.
This isn't a protest. This is that they're actually going to war against the Wolf Salvation and his group of military in the government. You know,
Hmm.
Captain
This is
America.
the first time this happened at the Doctor Doom Great Country. In Infinite Iron Man, Doctor Doom had
Hmm.
to left Rebellion, and then Wolverine went to shit. And
Hmm.
then, well,
Yeah,
um,
that's what I'm really worried about because okay, look, it's clear that the Chip Zdarsky had to change, had to do away with the captains, right? Because hey, because Marvel wants all the spotlight and being in Red Hulk, the red, white, and blue characters being the villains, right?
yeah.
So is Marvel going to have the answer to this whole conflict be that in order to for everything to be right, we actually need to get a dictator back in power with Doctor Doom?
Yeah, that's not a terrible idea.
Like,
Like,
because Sevia, we also know from solicitations that Doctor Doom's going to be popping up in this book, and Captain America is actually going to be working with Doctor Doom during the next arc.
wait, what? I'm sorry. What?
Yes.
Wait.
Um.
Wait. You're telling me, Captain Man, the symbol of freedom of American, real American liberty, not
Yeah.
BS liberty we have now, is going to
Yeah.
side with a dictator who tyrannical monster who did a lot of
Hmm.
shit but going decade and did after he heard a lot of people that more stuff. He just side with a villain.
He's going to be working for him. I.
Oh my god,
I.
that
I
sounds dumb.
they're going. Yeah, because Captain America right now is he's gone off the grid right now. He's not going to be working with Shield during this. He wants to fight with the Liberian citizens as they're going to be fighting their own government. Okay, so what's this going to look like towards the end? Because I'll tell you this, Tevia. Towards the end, like Captain America is making his big announcement speech with the citizens.
Yeah.
He's talking through a speaker to um, that Salvation guy, saying, "Hey, I fought Hitler and I fought the Red Skull. So think long and hard about what that makes you." Now, take this moment of clarity to surrender peacefully before we drag your broken body from the castle. Um. Okay.
Okay, that's not Captain America, right? That sounds more like your guy and you're the
John Walker.
U.S. agent.
Yeah, John Walker. Yeah, I can see him going that aggressive. Uh. Yeah. Um. Chip Zdarsky, I really like your neutrality voice that you gave Captain America in several other of your stories. Like, I don't know what your intent with this is to have Captain America rally literally citizens to bear arms and fight the government because you literally have a shot of like this one woman, right? She's literally leaving her son to go join the war. Like, to join this fight. She grabs a gun and drops
Like
her
I'm
son
I'm
off
all
with
for
the
protecting your
grandfather.
family, but this is going
Like,
too far.
yeah, lady, if your husband's gone, if something happens to you, then your child becomes an orphan.
Yeah.
Um,
This
I,
won't go
I,
well.
this is getting really sloppy territory, audience. So anyway,
Yeah.
they fight, and like I did notice, like okay, when Captain America was bringing up Adolf Hitler and Red Skull, part of me was thinking, why aren't you bringing up Doctor Doom?
Yeah, Dr. Jr. dictator too. He did a lot of
Y-
shit.
Yeah.
People keep forgetting about that. Oh, that nigga Butch Carter.
Hmm.
So he's still a villain. He's still done a lot of dark shit. Did
Yep,
we forget he killed Valeria Richards' own um niece?
that's true. You want to know why he was able to get into power, audience, when he was taking over Latveria? It's because he killed all his enemies and those who opposed his reign.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is getting again, as I said before, this is getting into very sloppy territory, and it kind of ends with like that Von Doom gal that Captain America's working with. Yeah, it's implied that she got shot by a couple of Salvation's men, and this is where Salvation makes his debut. Like he goes back in his castle and comes out with his own version of Doctor Doom's armor.
You just Shredder from TMNT.
I was about to say that too, man. This is the Shredder Doctor Doom outfit, but just looks a little lamer. But maybe it's because of the brown.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it's pretty clear that Salvation has to get beaten up and has to get defeated and taken out in the next issue, really. So,
Yeah.
pretty much the characters that Chip Zdarsky was going to set up in this event had to get pushed aside. Oh, and by the way, we also had a page showing that Red Hulk is going. Thaddeus Ross, he's already coming in with a platoon of handpicked soldiers to come in to deal with Latveria right now. Oh, and audience, in the last issue, Thaddeus Ross made sure. Chip Zdarsky made sure to state that Thaddeus Ross selected specifically patriotic soldiers to be joining his red, white, and blue Hulk program.
Of course. Well,
You're
that's
like,
twice.
so you're like, I feel like you're one straw away, Chip Zdarsky. All right, from breaking my back. Look, I've been
Yeah.
praying. I've been praying for you to write Captain America for years, man. Please, I don't want having to drop your book is the last thing I want to do. Okay, man.
Yeah.
Uh,
My
uh,
Marvel don't have enough problem. We don't need another bad book.
Yeah, yeah. Marvel has problems sales wise going on. So to go out and make basically a second adaptation of Secret Empire, I don't think that's the best financial strategy at the moment. Because again, like just mentioning Red, White, and Blue Hulks as the villains, it's very heavy on the nose what Chip Zdarsky's trying to say. Like oh boy, oh boy. So, yeah, I was not a happy camper reading this issue, audience, because of what this arc could have been. So
Yep.
maybe this could have been more mellowed out if you had like those other captains, Captain Kingdom and France being in here. So you could say, hey, it's not just America; it's like every other country wants their piece. But no, Chip Zdarsky specifically had to magnify
Yep.
all the eyes onto America in this situation as the bad guys. So,
Yep.
oh boy, we'll
Uh,
see where this
yep.
goes, audience. We'll see where this goes. But yeah, that's really
Agreed.
all I have to say about Captain America right now. So, anyway, with that, we can move on to the next book, a book that hopefully is more cheerful, as it's Tevia's book.
Yep. Spider-Man that's Human issue 1. Okay, this is the Marvel side of the crossover, not DC.
Hmm.
And I gotta be honest with you, this was kind of a mess of a book. Now, is it
Yeah,
bad? I don't mean it's bad, but honestly, I gotta be honest. I think the Marvel one was far better than DC.
yeah,
Why?
it's fun. It's great that you should mention that, Tevie, because I chose not to buy this book because I feel like at this point I'm kind of like a little bit exhausted with these crossovers because this is like the fourth Marvel and DC crossover issue we've had. When you look, okay,
Yeah,
Batman, Deadpool, and then Deadpool, Batman. Then we have Superman and Spider-Man, and they're all pricey books, by the way, audience. They ain't
yeah,
exactly $4. So when I saw this in my comic book shop, I'm like, okay, you know what? I already have like three of these crossovers already. I'm good. I'm good.
yeah.
So what else can you tell? You know.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
So,
first story deal with I think with Superman and Spider-Man trap at the end rubble, and
bring up
it can
that
be
picture.
away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Lufa lecture Octavius. And then she Superman Spider-Man try to figure where the hell they are. Um Superman scans his web card is. I think
Mm-hmm.
Spider web card is. It's weird. And they keep talking. It's the whole thing. Like I think the next image I gave you actually they escape.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see at the kryptonite pumpkin bomb.
Of
Um
course, Kryptonite Pumpkin Bond audience.
yeah, from Lex Luthor and Green Goblin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To where you out. Spider-Man at this said you meet the immovable object. He lifts up the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um and then they after they
So
Spider-Man keeps
at least,
lifting.
man. So at least Austin
Um
got his wish because I know he's been one. He really wanted there to be some moments between Norman Osborn and Lex Luthor. So.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. There's your splash page with all the images. I think I gave it didn't give an image of that, I don't remember. Can you show
No,
me? Show us? Show the
I only
audience.
have four. I only have four, two more images after this. I don't think you sent
Oh
me that one.
yeah. I forgot. Because it's a big book. I couldn't give you all the
Yeah,
images, but I can. So
it's too much audience, and I can only upload so many pictures of the StreamYard at once.
yeah.
So. Hmm.
Yeah, I think the image I gave you is when they escape.
This is the one, right?
No,
This.
yeah, that's the one. Yep.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Assuming at the Spider-Man escaped the Venom symbiote.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're in the Venom symbiote the entire time. I
Okay.
don't know how or why. I think I
Mm,
give you the image. Like it's the
let's
next
see,
one.
right
Yeah,
there.
that's one.
Hmm.
Yep. Yeah, Spider-Man
Of
escaped.
course they could. Of course they couldn't get away with venomizing at least one DC character audience. So
Yep.
Lord knows any character that mattered in Marvel has already been venomized. So
Yep.
yeah,
Indeed.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, long story short, Spider-Man tried to assist Superman. He flings the Pokemon kryptonite out of the
Hmm.
symbiote. I don't get how. Superman at the escapes. You see Vision do and strap it on to get rid of the symbiote. And then you see at the Superman Spider punch at the Green Goblin and up to him in the face.
Okay.
I think I gave me the image. Hang on. Yes,
The
show the image.
the punching image. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
I gotta
Yep,
say,
that's the one.
I like that little that image in the bottom with Spider-Man, Superman getting their punches ready.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that part's great. And then we got the 3 weeks later with Spider-Man and Clark Kent talking. And it just went better when he linked. I noticed it,
Hmm.
and I figured you'd be here. Yeah, can't give a signal what. Guys, getting better. Mr.
Hmm.
Kent, and then they're near Uncle Ben's grave. And that ends the main story.
Gotcha.
So yeah, kind of lack what the main story tells you. It's not good, the Mark Wade one,
Hmm.
but honestly, it's
It,
whatever.
it
It's fine.
it's
Oh yeah, I
it,
screwed up. My
it
bad.
just
I
lost
screwed
it.
up.
It just lost a bit of steam, when you get to the
Yeah,
fourth crossover in a row, So,
yeah. Black
hmm
Melter wrote the story. Honestly,
what
this was
else?
just fine.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Hmm. I feel
The
like they already
backup
burned
story
out the
of it
time.
are
Hmm.
eh, 50-50.
Wasn't there a story about Lana Lang and Gwen Stacy?
Yes, that was doing my Joe
Okay.
Kelly.
Okay. How was that?
Um, it was whatever. It was fun. Spider
Yeah.
the Wall one was good. With Spider the
Okay.
Wall going to Superman, that was fun.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
it was short, but it was interesting. Um, second one deal with the Joe Kelly one, Wednesday and Lana Lane. All worked by Roberto Ramos.
Yeah.
It's dude, you see all in Dan Slott's one. That's what you're getting. It's whatever.
Hmm.
I don't really care. It's
Gotcha.
fine.
I'm surprised Dan Slott didn't want to put his name into this crossover, man, since he's written Spider-Man and Superman, So yeah.
He kind of did. I think he wrote one of the stories. I forget which one.
Ah, okay,
Uh,
okay. Gotcha. Hmm.
let's see. Um, what did he write? Yeah. He always find the one going to Superman one. That's the one he wrote.
Ah, okay, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that one was good.
Okay.
Next one with Mysterio's with Superman and being the thing by Jeff Johns.
Hmm.
It was a good story, but it's not a Spider-Man story. It's more a Superman story by Mysterio with the thing. Which
Hmm.
okay, yeah, she went by Spider-Man villain, but no Spidey.
Oh,
That's odd and confusing and makes no sense.
yeah, it
I
does.
don't
It
get
really
it.
doesn't. It's a creative decision, I guess.
Yeah.
So, hmm
Spidey is in it with Jeff Johns writing it as good with my last there and
uh-huh.
Spider Woman, but
It's very rare.
honestly,
It's very rare that you get to see Jeff Johns writing for Marvel audience,
yeah,
or
it
Marvel
is.
characters. So, yeah.
Yeah, but Superman talks to the Faint, talks to the Hulk. Hulk turns back to Bruce Banner, and that ends the story.
Okay.
Yep, that's all you got.
Hmm.
Next story is the Hologram with Steel Show Louis Simonson running it. It's
Okay.
fine. No complaint there. It's like Steel. You look at there.
Gotcha.
Then the Gwen Spider Gwen Supergirl. It's
Oh
dumb.
boy.
It's stupid. Makes no sense. It's just a bit of time. Yeah, mention with the backup story.
Spider-Man.
Skip.
Yeah.
Next,
Yeah.
and Spider Man. I had to get the her organ Supergirl organ. I think.
Okay.
I don't even
Okay.
get it. I don't
Just go with it.
care.
Just go with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's what the writer's thinking. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Bender wrote the my last Superman story. Okay,
Mm.
like I said, he's been saying, I hate Ben's running Superman. He ruined everything with my favorite guy, John. I'm so pissed off. I should let that go.
I
But
know.
I
Mhm.
will give him credit. At least he know that like what my way. And for what I got, this story was fine. It didn't intimidating. Didn't damn know all that shit. At least he will get my way. Spider-Man. That's his creation. So I'll
Uh-huh.
take it done with nothing. It's
Okay.
fine. It's good. It whatever. And it did end the
At
Domo
least,
and Brainiac, and that's about it. It's a
at
lot of
least with
talking.
Miles, at least it sounds like it was humble pie moment when he wrote
Yeah.
Miles in this issue. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Final one is Jason Allen and um yeah, it was ready for and Wonder Woman.
Okay.
I am Gallardo.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was
At,
okay story.
at this point, they're just trying to find whatever last minute thing they could think of. It sounds like, you know. So
Yeah,
again, this is the fourth time in a row we've seen a Marvel
yeah.
DC crossover audience. I think after
Yeah,
this, we're
it dealt with Lady Boy when I went by Dark Side of the Wall stuff,
yeah.
and that's how that ends. Oh wait, I
Wait,
screwed
did,
up. Fuck.
wait, Jane Foster lore? Oh,
Yeah, I came by the four.
oh wow, yeah.
Well,
She
remember,
hasn't popped up in.
we'll just call it a story. This
Geez,
part of
when was the
Carter.
last time? When was the last time we saw Jane Foster in anything? Like,
I don't remember.
yeah. I do remember
Yep.
seeing like a variant cover with Jane Foster in my comic book shop, and I'm like thinking, like, wait, why is she? Why did they give her a variant cover exactly? She has nothing to do with Spider-Man or Superman, you know. So okay, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And the
Mhm.
final story is Jeff Lowe and Jim Chung writing. Well, Jeff Lowe writing, Jim Chung artist.
Okay.
It did with but after the outside of Gwen Stacy's death with Superman coming Spider-Man, and that's how the
Mhm.
story ends. That's how they call the end with that story.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. In conclusion, this quarter was just
Meh.
whatever.
Meh.
Meh. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but I think DC was far better. I hate to say it, DC not do what than Marvel,
Uh
which
huh.
is weird because you bring me the exact opposite, but nope, they screwed up again.
I
Like
know.
no
What can
Mary
you
Jane, no Billy Dimension MJ, nothing.
do?
What the point do they call it? No Mary Jane? What the hell?
I guess
Rip
they just
off.
figured. I guess they figured they want to give the fans a double dose of Gwen Stacy in this. I guess you
Yeah.
know. So,
Which
what can you do at that
why?
point? Hmm.
Like here's a card that I would do. Hang on a sec. Like
Hmm. You know, my idea of a crossover that they should have done here is have a crossover with Spider Boy and Spider Boy. Remember from the old amalgamation universe, we had Connor Kent fused with Spider Man to create Spider Boy.
yep, I remember
Yeah.
that.
I would have liked it if we had like at least a page or two showing like an interaction between the past Spider Boy and the modern day Spider Boy. You know?
I'm in,
So,
I am in fun. Like here's a
hmm
idea of a card. Give me a Jumping and Super card with Spider Girl. I want that card to be
mm,
awesome. Like for
it will
God's sake,
make
it's a
much.
gold mine.
It would make more sense than forcing Jane Foster Thor into this. I'll tell you that. So you know,
Agreed.
uh huh. But what can you do? Why should us fans get anything we want, audience?
Yeah,
Ask yourself
agreed. Like
that.
it's such a missed opportunity. Like, come on. You
Hope.
had a golden domination with Tiny Boy at the Super Bowl like that, and you guys Spider Girl at the man about the daughter of Peter Parker Spider-Man and the
Mm-hmm.
son of Superman. Do
Yeah.
something. It's a great idea. But no,
Maybe the
we don't get what we want.
yeah, maybe the comic book industry will give us what we want when they do another Marvel DC crossover 20 years from now, audience. You know,
20
so
years.
oh
Oh
boy.
god, I'll be in my
Yeah.
60s.
Oh, same here, man. Same here.
Oh, so old.
Oh man, we'll be our gold. You talk about the golden age of comics, audience. We will be in our golden years at that point. So yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But anyway, any final thoughts, Sevia, before we move on?
Yeah, Final Thought. This crossover was fine. It was a fine crossover book, but out of the two, I think DC one was far better than Marvel. The Marvel one was just the players made no sense. DC always had consistent story with some of the stories, most of the
Mm,
time anyway. And the
yeah.
Tom King story, well, that might have been bad. It was
Mm-hmm.
way better than these. That's
Every,
shock coming from me who's
yeah.
not like talking about one woman now.
Hmm. Oh
It's
yeah,
weird.
I've been hearing a lot of big issues with that. So
Yeah.
all right, well,
Like this was just fine. It was whatever.
yeah, nah,
Not bad, but just disappointing.
yeah.
Oh well.
Oh, we'll see what happens when they do it next time. But anyway,
Yeah.
all right then, audience. I guess with that, we can move on to our next book. And this is going to be my book,
Deadpool.
audience. Deadpool, yay! We're talking about Deadpool issue number 3, audience. And I've been I've been really liking the way Benjamin Percy has been writing Deadpool. he kind of is writing Deadpool back to like, well, you would not consider Deadpool a good guy in this. Let me put to you that way, audience. So right now, for some reason, Deadpool's been getting these messages that these letters that have been just popping up out of nowhere around him about like future about atrocities that are about to happen. Like, oh, somebody's about to get shot, somebody's about to uh, get hit by a truck, and now Deadpool's like going to be using that to stop those atrocities. But of course, he's going to get a little something in return. Tevi, I don't know if you've been following this series.
Mhm.
Tevi,
Yeah, I've been.
oh, gotcha, gotcha. Like this is the way I like how Benjamin Percy's writing it, right? Because in the first issue, Deadpool he's already busting up a drug ring in this one farm, right? Where
Yeah,
where they're stuffing like packs of white powder into cows to be transported all across America. So Deadpool comes in, he kills those drug lords and makes sure the streets are safe from drugs just so
nice.
that his employer could come in and take that turf because
Of
Deadpool was
course,
working because Deadpool was work is working for Hammerhead. So
of course.
yeah. So that's what I liked. Anyway, what's going on here, audience? So in the last issue, Deadpool gets a notice that one of Hammerhead's employees was about to get killed. So all right, Deadpool immediately storms into action to go prevent that one member or that one Hammerhead member from getting killed just so that Deadpool can Hammerhead and tell him, "Yeah, I just killed the assassin. You wanted the assassin that was going to kill this guy, just so that I can kill this guy." Or
That's so
yeah.
funny. Typical
so you either
Deadpool.
pay so you either pay me the money or I shoot this guy right here, right now. or I Yeah, you either pay me or I bring this guy to the cops and he's gonna be squealing on everything, every dirty deed you've been doing, Hammerhead. So like, damn, that's why I like how Benjamin Percy's is writing Deadpool. So he's
Yeah,
back to being the d bag, so, which is
indeed.
something we haven't seen from Deadpool in a long while. Like when they
Yeah.
what
What
typically.
Deadpool like this was, I think, Rob Liefeld. I don't remember.
Mm, Nah, the last time he was like this was when what's his name? Damn, I'm blanking on my Deadpool writers' names. The guy who wrote Secret Invasion. Not
Bendis.
Secret. No, the guy who wrote the Secret Invasion tie into Deadpool. Daniel Way. Daniel Way. That was
Yeah,
him.
Daniel Wade.
Yeah, but that's going way, way back. Pretty much as Deadpool fell under the trap that a lot of anti-hero characters went through which is when they got popular, Marvel decides they can't be a villain anymore, really,
Yeah.
So
For
yeah.
example, like Doc Ock. Oh, Doc Ock empowers the British Spider or most British
Mhm.
Spider-Man.
Oh,
Why? That's the way I
well, I,
ending.
well, I would say the a more accurate example is with Loki, because remember
Yeah, that
Loki,
makes
yeah, he was a villain. He literally led the Masters of Evil, this and that. Oh, but people started liking him in the MCU. Well, now he's an anti-hero. I'm like,
that makes no sense.
that doesn't. Yeah, but what can you do? It's comics. But anyway, so Deadpool, of course, Hammerhead sends one of his agents to go and shoot Deadpool in the head. And audience, in the last
That
issue,
didn't work.
yep. So in audience in the last issue, Hammerhead actually took possession of one of the notes that Deadpool got. And I like what the agent said right here, saying 9:58 p.m. Someone is going to get executed at Central Park Lake. Isn't that what that paper said? Turns out it was you, Wilson. and
Damn.
that and that one Asian guy who was supposed to get killed, he's like saying, wait, but it ain't 9:58 yet. And the agent with the guns like saying, "Oh yeah, you're right. Bang, you're dead." Okay, now. Oh man, you have to have a dark sense of humor when you're writing Deadpool, audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, this is where Deadpool gets like a little flashback about Okay, audience. I think some of us are wondering what happened with his daughter
Yeah,
Ellie.
that's a good team. I have the daughter.
Okay, I didn't like. Okay, basically, she wanted to become the next Deadpool, right? She became Deadpool
Yeah, I
Junior.
remember that.
Yeah, which is something I didn't like because you ended up taking away a lot of her innocence in order for her to basically be another Deadpool, which would be something Wade himself would be horrified if he saw his daughter do that. Because that Ellie's supposed to kind of represent the innocence of Deadpool's life, like the one great thing he really did for this world by bringing in someone sweet and pure like Ellie, only for her to just don the costume and yeah, given everything that Deadpool has done to her family, to her life, it would not make sense for Ellie to want to be Deadpool. But
She really
uh,
stuck to someone else.
yeah, I know. What can you do? But for merchandise reason, they decided to make his daughter wear the costume. But anyway, so Deadpool receives a flashback. You see, apparently Deadpool and Ellie took a job where they had to retrieve something from this one airplane, and it turns out they weren't the only mercenaries there.
Of
Audience,
course.
yeah. So yeah, you have a plane full of mercs, and
One about a
Deadpool.
baby.
Oh yeah, there's an old lady with a baby in her arms. Audience, you know. So
Is she a merc?
eh, we'll see. Ellie's trying to tell Deadpool, okay, look, we can't get this old lady and baby caught in the crossfire, all right? So they take the old lady and the baby to the bathroom. Unfortunately, like hey, all the mercs they think Deadpool knows something, so they go to try and kill him,
Of
and
course.
they end up breaking a bit of the cargo space under the airplane. They fall down, and yeah, it turns out that old lady's one of the bad guys too. As she
Of
points a gun at
course she
Ellie.
is.
Yeah, never trust an old lady with a baby. Audience is what we're saying.
Yep.
But anyway, so we cut back to the present, right? Deadpool finally wakes up, and he's butt ass naked and tied to a chair in the middle of the ocean.
Of course.
Yep. So yeah, Hammerhead ends up apparently took Deadpool on with him on his private boat. Boat, of course, he tied him up, this and that, and he just wants information as to how Deadpool is getting these notes that are just popping up randomly. But in also doing this, Hammerhead also wants to do some fishing, and this is how he tortures Deadpool by cutting him up and using his organs as bait until he tells him how he's getting this
Yeah.
information. Yep, yep. Ouch, ouch. Yeah, again, you have to have a sick, dark, twisted sense of humor if you're writing Deadpool, audience. So
Yep.
all in all, it just took one. It just took ripping out Deadpool's kidney for Hammerhead to bring out a shark. And unfortunately, the shark ended up having a message in a bottle with a note for Deadpool about a future crime that's going to happen. Oh, and by the way, audience, they took Deadpool's phone, so now they are aware of who Blind Al is. So basically, they're going to play Blind Al a visit unless Deadpool tells them what's going on with these notes and how he's getting them. So yeah, that's really how the issue ends, audience. Yeah, I thought
Great
it was
ending.
fun. Yeah, I thought it was fun. Benjamin Percy's doing Deadpool proud and bringing him back to his roots, which is something we haven't seen in a long time. And I know he's cool to cosplay audience, but Deadpool should not be a role model to admire. So yeah, yeah. And I say that, and I
Yeah,
say
well,
that,
that guy first, that good guy.
yep. And I say that knowing that I'm a freaking hypocrite because I literally have a wall of Deadpool merchandise staring right at me right now,
That's
audience.
funny.
Imagine that person telling you not to go admire Deadpool. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's really it for this issue. So we can really move on to do
Oh yeah,
trivia.
Superman up the issue 37. This was
Yeah.
fun.
Hmm.
Like I said previous, Super Prime actually got good redemption stories for it. Now,
Okay.
you probably went, W, wasn't she bought by a villain? Why is he here now? What the hell happened? Did I miss
Mm-hmm.
anything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for context, like I said before, in John, unlike with Dogger or not Dogger, like Noir and that
Norman.
bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
Super Point, I feel Lama earned. I'm not
Well,
not kidding.
well, to be fair, in Norman Osborn's situation, his evil literally got ripped out of him forcibly. So yeah,
Yeah, it was dumb.
yeah. hmm So go ahead.
Yeah, but Super Point, and yes, he messed up. He's been evil, but He's still trying his damn best to get the seat. So redemption, it's
Uh huh.
complicated with him.
hmm
Yeah, the very long story, the Super Prime does go to the Kenya actually after a big fight. I think I gave you some parents.
Let me see. Let me bring up the next picture to do.
Yeah, that's the first one. Where he talk on the phone, but that's kind of funny. He can't break the football, like Deadpool. I'm doing video save the world. There's some sightseeing video view of Kane. I know got past trips. Protect himself from Uber baddies. Trusting God from scared. Am I saying it right? From it, skill, whatever. And I
hmm
probably Dork and Steve Trevor could do, so could I. Yep. Oh, that's funny. Yep. They don't even have fans of that way.
Yeah. You have. Hey, you know you make it big when you're not when you're above Steve at Trevor in the totem pole audience. So yeah, you
Indeed.
can't be all that bad. So all right.
Mm. Yep. Next
Okay.
image is
To do right there.
yeah with the Kents. Yep.
hmm
That's over another day. Thinking
hmm
about responsible buck fed being super hungry work. I had junk food or cooked meal. The spot guy say I'm glad you two are alive.
Fighting crime burns calories, audience. Think of it that way, you know. So.
Indeed.
hmm
Hey, they had a full ball break in the next panel when he said about Mug Wade. That's funny.
I'm surprised, like when we talked about like the Marvel and DC crossovers, right? I'm surprised we never got a crossover between Superboy Prime and Gwenpool because those
Yeah,
two are
because
pretty much,
that's a golden opportunity. Like that's a
yeah.
great idea.
They both have so much in common at the moment, you know. So,
Yeah. Like
hmm
they're both role playing like Deadpool. Why don't you
hmm
put use that?
they're both
But
from a world similar to ours, you know. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Like anyway, it would be a far better story.
Uh huh.
Anyways, the judge responds to a Prime because well they don't trust them, and I'm on this side. They're kind of right because Super Prime with me. This guy done a lot of shit over the years.
Oh
Like let's
yeah.
be real,
Oh
like he's
yeah.
done a lot of damage,
We could
and well,
we could forgive, but we won't forget. You know.
yeah, like
hmm
he killed a lot of people during Infinite Crisis. Not Final Crisis. When okay, he didn't tie into Final Crisis. Long story.
Uh
It's the
huh.
Cold War. Um, uh, the Shazam book by Jeff Johns. It
Yeah.
ended kind of weird.
hmm
Um, but he done a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Super Bond comic store meets redhead. I can't get what image already planned. Sorry, but
Mhm.
there's a do. Oh yeah, you have to make fun of me. They should be married. Spider-Man, Mary Jane. That's hilarious. Because he's right. They should be married. Yeah. Kevin, love you. You mean you can't get a little bit too high about certain comics. Yep.
Of course, you would say that. You know. So.
Like that is so funny. I love it.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Yep. This is fun. Yep. Super Blind did fly me of Damon Wayne Robin, which is
hmm
interesting because they both actually did a lot of bad things. And
Yeah.
okay, well, I hate when I'm the drawing or the super that shit. You know what? Super Blind Damon Wayne Robin team me up. That's not a bad idea. In a weird way, it does give me a kind of super zone stuff. Almost,
Mm.
kind of, sort
Okay.
of.
2%
Well,
Superboy milk,
I
basically.
miss
You
super
know.
zone. I only to that. You know what? Fuck, I'll take that over nothing.
Take
The Duke
take what you
Clay
can
base,
get.
which is fun.
hmm
Um, she might be great for acting next to um next to Damon McLovin at the same
Yeah.
day. And the main officer should go back to Kent. Miss Judge agreed. Kent had to give Judge agreed one down. Yep. And we don't see look so in the credit. That's funny. And long story short, she was playing at the point at the said he got a girlfriend and it did not go with the girlfriend of the villain.
Oh
Shocker.
boy.
Yeah, the fire for a soccer base. Oops. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's how the
So
comment with the
she has her
this
own
check
magic.
being a super prime.
She has her own magic mojo going on, apparently, audience. So yikes,
Yep.
yikes.
Oh, well, the issue was great. It was great at the issue of Super Prime. Look, one thing that Super Prime took issue, man, I was nervous because wait, what? You're bringing this guy back, the same psycho who killed Robert in the car? You want me to believe he's a good guy now?
Hmm.
Fuck yeah, my computer. And I remember to root for him. But then Deathmo happened. And then
Yeah.
Deathmo redeemed him. Okay, fine, the
Hmm.
great ending. But then came out in the Human book. I was
Hmm.
nervous because I would have made him a villain again. I
Mm.
was wrong. The actor may have to still be a hero. And
Yeah.
you know what? For instance, what this is a good story to buy. I'm
Hmm.
very intrigued what you went Prime Style. I'm very intrigued how the Hillary Dynasty is going forward. And if they stick the landing, this could be a great run for Super Prime. I may have it at.
Hey, the fact that you see a comic book reach an issue number 37 audience should speak that like this book is pretty good, you know?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. The villain name is Witchfire. Weird
Witchfire?
name. Yeah, that's the name.
Okay. You know, I've heard weirder. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
like
Otherwise, sounds like a good book, you know? So, progresses the
mhm,
character of Superboy Prime. And yeah, hopefully it'll keep up the quality of the book going forward, you know? So,
yep. He's
Tevye,
hoping.
Any final thoughts on this before we move on?
Yeah, Bomb did a great issue Shumei. To go Shumei Prime, I highly check this out really good. Well, I made I'm in a Super Nintendo, so I'm sure I'm gonna give me that. I'm
Hmm.
worried if Cohen's for saying he may not be 10-year young and maybe something else scared me. I don't want to be
Hmm.
lied again. But for now, I'm gonna draw a lot of the main Super Book and say that. Sure, Eliminate, I'm so very excited for what 10-year young can't. I'm so
Yeah.
scared. But we'll cover it we get there. But for the after the
Yeah,
main book,
sure.
did a great Super Book, I recommend it. If you wish to Prime, which I recommend it. And unlike
Cool.
Marvel, who keep making bad mistake, DC we know they're making good at these stories of art. So
Hmm.
yeah, for DC. Yep.
Numbers don't lie, audience, and the sales back that up. So,
Yep.
all right then. All right then, audience. I guess with that, we can move on to the next book. Do-do-do-do.
Oh yeah,
And
I
this is
heard
where
about
we
Spider-versity.
got
This was bad.
Spider-versity audience. Oh boy, I had to buy this for Spider Boy. Don't judge me, audience. Okay, just like Tevye could take, just like has to take whatever he can get, I have to take whatever I could get with Bailey Briggs. Okay,
Yep.
okay, don't judge me. Okay, so yeah, I know the premise is goofy. The fact that like you have to get all these spider characters who've already had years of experience in the hero business to come together and get trained in order to fight Green Goblin sounds really weird, especially since Miles Morales himself is basically God mode level now. You know?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right, we have like the group: Gwen Stacy, Silk, Anya Corazon, Aranya, Spider Boy, Miles, and Spider Girl.
Boston Spider goes not Mayday. I hate that. I
Yeah,
hate that better.
sh- I did try reading her book, Tevia, and very generic. I gotta say, Spider Girl is a
I
very
figured
generic
much.
character, you know. So yeah, yeah. So anyway, all of them get together. Miles brings them all in, and this is when Norman Osborn comes out. You know, he's out in his spider glider, and he just takes these spider people to town. Audience, like,
Of course.
okay, because who knows better to take on spider people than Norman Osborn himself. You know. So yeah. he basically spends like majority of his issue having his own one-on-one fights with each of them, knowing like all their tactics, their skills. He basically has a contingency plan for how to beat everybody. So like even Miles Morales, trying to unleash his electric sword, his Venom sword. Yeah, Norman has a contingency for that too. He has a little button that disrupts that electrical power of Miles, and
What?
yeah. He
I don't
studied.
BS in that. That makes no sense. How can you control my electricity?
Yeah, Norman has studied each Spider person very thoroughly. So yeah. Even like with his one-on-one fight with him and Spider Boy, like Spider Boy's like, I'm not supposed to take on A-listers. Oh boy! And then that's when a Spider Girl comes in with her riding the Goblin glider, and Norman already has a contingency plan with Spider Girl because audience, to clarify, Spider Girl, she's actually a mutant, and Norman Osborn is very much aware about her history. She was trained by Bullseye, and her power is actually to copy the powers of the people she makes direct eye contact with. You know, yeah, a bit out of the box. I will say that. Yeah, but anyway, that's when Spider Woman Jessica Drew herself comes in. She isn't aware that this is all just a test Norman Osborn is putting the people through. He wants look, it's a given how many spider people are out there, he feels like it will make sense if like, hey, we might as well all band together and form a group comparable to the Avengers or the X-Men or this and that. But even with all of them band together, Norman Osborn worries that they won't be a match for Green Goblin, who knows how to take down how to break a spider person. So that's when Norman tells him, yeah, he wants to start the Osborn Arachno Academy to teach them all
What?
how to. Yeah,
That's so
yeah,
dumb. Why would no
yeah.
other having people a team for a downfall?
Because Norman is aware that at some point Green Goblin has to come back, and when he comes back, he wants to make sure that the lesser spider people are prepared to fight him. Peter can hold his own
So
against Green Goblin.
stupid.
Yeah, Green Spider-Man. Peter Parker can hold his own against Green Goblin, but the other junior Spider people, not so much. He's a little worried about that. So yeah, that name was stupid, which is why Bailey Briggs actually comes up with a cooler name, Spider-versity. So and they all
Oh,
agree
it's
on
the title of the book. Ha 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 ha
that.
ha.
Yeah, audience, look at that.
You stupid.
Y'all hate this book. Well, keep this in mind. It is Bailey Briggs who came up with the name of this book,
Yep.
Spider Boy. Anyway, they all leave, and Spider One pretty much gives Norman the whole, "Hey, if I catch you stepping 1 foot out of line, I will do to you what Peter never could." So, and Norman's like,
Please do. Please kill this asshole.
and
Please.
Norman is like, "Good. That's what I like to hear." I'm like, oh, okay, okay. And then pretty much the issue ends. You see the outside of the building, and you find that there's a Carnage cockroach storming the
Oh,
building.
that death spiral. I forgot he escaped.
Oh, okay. This is a fallout from Death Spiral. Oh, okay, okay. Well,
No, that stupid thing.
sorry, I'm not keeping up with Death Spiral at the moment. Maybe you could touch me up on that when we get to your topic, man. But yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I did not know that there's a Carnage cockroach out there, audience. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. Spider-versity. There are so many Spider-Man books out there already, audience. That if you don't want to read this, it's okay. It's only 5 issues, so what harm can it do? So
Yep.
yeah. Anyway, that's really it for me. So we can move on to the last book of the night. Do
Oh
you?
dear God, yes, now issue 9, nice,
sorry,
27. What
sorry,
bull?
sorry. We're ending on a bad note, audience. So
Yep.
go,
Why
go
I
ahead,
choose this
Teddy.
book? Well, because we Spider with a new instructor that fucking went into ASM.
And we hate
And
ourselves,
this is the
audience.
Death Spiral.
Wait. Oh. Dude, when I was so disappointed when I was looking at those pictures you sent, man, because
Yeah.
I was like really expecting Death Spiral to be Muse. Like, oh man, that what happened there? That could have been a good approach to take
That could be a
Muse.
good twist. It could be interesting.
Yeah. Well, So
But
who is Death
no.
Spiral, Tevia? Go ahead, tell me.
Spyro is big. There's a dude. That's all he is. Like Spider-Con beats his ass. I think that's the game name it is.
Wait. So
What?
Death Spiral is just a random dude?
Yep. That's all he is.
Damn,
With
that's
Spyro
lackluster.
powers. I think.
Damn,
Wait.
that's
What image did I give you? Can you show the audience?
okay. Let me bring up the next picture you sent.
Yeah. Spider-Con defies Spyro. It and it was with Spyro. I had to kick
It's a
Spider-Con's ass.
look,
Okay, Spider-Con had to kick Spyro's ass in 2 seconds.
Tevia. You
He
know
had a
what this is
force.
showing? You know what this is showing me is that the writers knew right from the get go that Death Spiral was such a lame villain that they had to replace him in this midway into this with Spider Carnage. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, yeah.
Mary Jane tried to say about the Peter Parker because we could of course because it's MJ. I love MJ. Even though
Hmm.
I hate Mary Jane's but I'm so dumb idea. So pissed about that shit. A Block had to come in with the shocker gauntlet, save
Hmm.
Peter with 2 seconds, which that's in two damn easy. Colin get
Yeah,
to be with Spider-Man, and then Colin escapes.
into
Okay.
cockroach, right? Tevia. Oh, do you guys hear me? Tevia.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh,
I had to
okay.
send that to my family.
Oh, no
Where
problem,
were
no
we?
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, Carnage.
To,
Carnage
to,
escaped. You said
yeah,
Carnage escaped.
Colin be at scale. Torment goes out to Aunt May and Aunt Anna because reasons.
Uh huh.
Venom grabs Spyro. Torment. I forget his name anymore. I think
Yeah.
his suit gets ripped off, and see the guy just a dude. It's
Let me
weird. I
bring
don't
him up.
get it. Yeah, and then
Biggest let
no, yeah,
biggest
let's
letdown, audience. Biggest letdown ever. Yeah.
yeah, no, then yeah, when you stop talking, go maybe apologize by on you come and Peter though, you go Peter review. So do I when I'm here, you case you divide, I'll help Peter. I'm gonna stand quiet and then show my dog shut down his flow and then Mary Jane Venom had to let Torment go and then he fall to his death.
Wow. Let me bring
Yeah,
up that picture.
yeah, that's it. That's the next image.
So Mary Jane killed somebody. Yikes.
Great job, Marvel. Great fucking job.
Yikes.
Oh, I hate this book.
Yikes.
Yeah.
um.
And the event ends with the Mary Jane Peter reuniting, not reuniting that cover big Marvel idiot. A go to jail. Bullshit. That's bullshit. And that one, I don't want the costume at fault. And then
Oh,
Dylan
no.
left alone.
Oh boy. Oh
What?
yeah. Now who's taking? Wait. Why isn't Mary Jane taking care of Dylan now?
I don't know. I don't know. And
She's
bring his
too busy
mother and
being
give
a
it him,
dumb.
but you know,
So who's going? So where's Dylan going to stay?
mm-mm.
Oh wow, oversight, audience,
Yeah,
oversight.
what made it was good, I get normal, good. And what about you? And then once you not robot, man, got hope I have it within when I have my age. Peter, you do it, and then we want to not twice. What about you, MJ? We can't say that you try to say carnage. And then turn the rat and the rat going to cockroach and now carnage cockroach now.
Oh
Reasons.
boy.
Whatever. And it
So this,
and it PJ and you said try to and it's good one or three at that. And then you said to video Paul.
oh
Fuck
boy.
you, Marvel. You're not
Wait,
gonna get me to my Paul. Fuck
wait,
off.
Paul.
Give me
Wait,
in. Tillman's
I don't.
dead.
I thought Paul was dead. Isn't he?
He is dead. But they saw
Okay.
an image of him with the newspaper.
Okay.
Off.
Okay.
They want to wait, it's about with Paul. Fuck off. No!
Let me
I'm
guess.
not.
Let me guess. The next issue is going to be the funeral of Paul, isn't it?
No, that's not it. The comment ended I think with this Rando Apparently, he's Peabod's cousin. And
Oh
that's how the
boy,
comic
of
had to be
course.
continued.
Of
Of
course,
course.
audience. Secret family members. uh,
Fuck. Fuck this event. Fuck this book. And fuck this story. This was a
well,
waste of damn time. I
at least
knew
it
you was
killed.
gonna be bad on day fucking one. The
It
only
may be
good thing
bad.
that came out of this matter was Paul's death. And
At
that's
least,
it.
hey, 10 points for Gryffindor for killing off Paul. At least, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only good thing came out of the stupid thing.
Everything else,
Problem
yeah.
solved.
All it took to kill Paul, audience, was an awful crossover event. Apparently, you know. So
Yep.
it is what it is.
And
But
now we got Queen and Black coming up.
oh boy.
Oh, goody! Another event.
Okay,
Why?
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I
I'm
have
good.
other things to do besides reading another spider event. So
Yeah. But this is about Queen and Black with Hella at the Queen and Black.
yeah, yeah.
Why? And no, it's the God of White. Oh
Wait,
no,
what?
that's it. Not God
Wait,
of
what?
God of Light.
Oh, okay. I thought you said white. So what? They turned Noel into the white god? What?
Yeah, I got confused. My bad.
Okay, okay. I was just
But you
about to say, oh man, Marvel really want to trademark that name? Oh my
are.
god.
Yep.
Okay, okay. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's what it is,
But,
audience. But hey, we got rid of Paul. That's the most important thing of
yeah,
the
that's the
day,
one
you
game I
know.
managed to. But everything else is garbage. They're a waste
Hmm.
of time. Nine points for this shit.
Hmm.
Fuck off.
Yeah, Death Star was such a letdown of a villain, audience.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
Torment
what
gets
it is.
killed off. Or maybe he survived. We don't
Hmm.
know.
We'll see, audience. But yeah, any final thoughts on this before we end the night, Tevia?
Yeah, but for Spider event, no, I'm done. Like
Yeah,
Marvel had pretty much had a long time. I'm done with this shit. My
yeah.
brain probably a long time ago. I'm so done with this shit. I'm done making this Venom. I want the thing to die. Stop making Venom. Give anybody better Venom. Get rid of Carnage. And
Hmm.
oh fucking god, stop being stupid, Peter. What Peter made him be
Yeah,
married again? Let them have the daughter. And stop
listen.
being stupid. But
Yeah,
no Spider editorial. We can do
listen.
that. We're stupid. We're gonna do put it back, put the man in make Venom forever. Why?
Yeah.
Like
Listen to
we get
listen to the
reasons.
fans. Yeah, listen to the
Oh,
fans,
yeah.
Marvel. I know it's crazy to hear, but listening to the fans goes a long way, you know? So
Agreed.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
your cell would be better if you stop doing bad ideas. You killed
Definitely
the
it
open
would.
universe, and now the main universe is so shit.
Mm-hmm. That's
Oh,
true.
we're so fucked.
Yeah.
Ugh. The
Well,
only event
yeah.
I may read from all is Armageddon. We're gonna cure that it's gonna turn out. I know it may not be good, but it's really good. Do
Eh,
I trust him? But
At this
I
at
don't
this
know. I'm
point, Tabby,
embarrassed when I done bad events.
David Colton's my saving grace for Armageddon Assembled, man. So I'm like,
Agreed.
hey, okay, please do justice with that cap, man. Please do justice with that cap. So, all
Yeah,
right. But yeah, at the end of the day, audience, we're fans and we just want what we want. So, all
agreed.
right, gotcha. But anyway, yeah, that's all the books of the week, audience. Once again, I'd like to thank Tevia for showing up, even if we're just us two. So, yeah, hope to have you again, man. Anyway,
Anytime, man.
audience, cool. Anyway, audience, we gotta get some sleep. So we'll see you all
Yep.
next time. See
Bye.
ya.